Hey guys, just before we get the video started, I wanted to let you know that we are live every Monday with the League Community Show at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on twitch.tv/RunekeeperTV. I'm going to leave you guys with the Runekeeper now, and I hope you enjoy the video.
There it is, the city port of Wahele. We are close now. It is here I will search for the blossom that contains my mother's spirit. Soon, I will see her again, though I know not if it will quell the rage in my heart. Surely, an Asakana must stalk me by now. How similar a story I must weave to the brothers. I know of only one man who has cheated lamb and wolf of the cycle besides myself, and he too was stalked by an Asakana, the eldest of the two brothers. His name is Yone, but he was not always stalked by this demon. No, he too was once innocent, born the eldest brother to Yasuo. Standing in stark contrast to his half-brother, Yone was patient and disciplined. The two were inseparable, and when Yone began to train at the renowned sword school near their village, Yasuo followed. Often during their training, Yone was forced to temper his younger brother's impulsiveness, and when the elder Soma offered to train Yasuo in the legendary wind technique, it was no different. When Yasuo refused, it was Yone who gifted his brother with a maple seed, a symbol of humility, a sign of his support and encouragement. Though proud of his younger brother, Yone had his doubts about the master choosing Yasuo, but he put aside his concerns and chose to focus on his own training in the art of the dual blades. None could match Yone's prowess with a blade, but with his wind technique, Yasuo and Yone's training bouts were truly a sight to behold, and a true joy for the brothers. But joy cannot last forever, and soon, war was upon Ionia. Yone left alongside many of the disciples to defend their nation against Noxus. Reluctantly, Yasuo stayed behind to protect his master. When Yone returned, his fears about Yasuo had been proven true. He found the elder Soma dead, and Yasuo fled. He blamed himself. If Yasuo had indeed murdered Elder Soma, it was Yone who had failed to teach him the righteous path. Yasuo had already killed several of those who pursued him. To Yone, this meant their blood stained his hands as much as his brothers. Tracking him down, their swords finally crossed.
Answer for what you have done. Yone, turn back. You have dishonored us. You swore to protect him. You swore to protect Ionia. Look around you, brother. Your honor stains the ground. Better than living without it. I'm sorry, brother. I will not fail you again.
While Yone's steel was unmatched, in the end, Yasuo's wind would cut him down. Death, however, was not the end. You see, as Yone had held on to those dark emotions about his brother, an Asakana had found him and fed upon those emotions. When next he woke, Yone opened his eyes within the spirit realm, the weight of his failure crushing him. Those emotions the Asakana had been feeding on flared as he pounded his fists on the ground in rage. A rumbling laugh pierced his thoughts. He turned and beheld a monstrous humanoid spirit with a blood-red blade. It was a powerful Asakana, a predatory entity that had long stalked Yone from beyond the veil. Before Yone could speak, it struck. He drew the spiritual echoes of his blades to his side just in time to block the attack. He once again found himself in a duel where his swordsmanship was unparalleled, but he was overwhelmed by magic. Anger consumed him. A lifetime of honor and duty snapped. In one furious moment, Yone wrestled the Asakana's blade from it and ran the creature through. The last thing he heard before a new darkness took him was that same rumbling laughter. Coming to, Yone once again found himself in the material realm, breaking the cycle of the wolf and the lamb. The world was a grim shadow of what it once had been. As he struggled to his feet, he found a blood-red sword in his hand, and upon his head, a mask in the shape of his Asakana's face. Though he could not remove it, he could now see other Asakana through its eyes. They were not true demons yet, content to feed on the negativity of people's emotions until they devoured their hosts. Yone would soon discover that if an Asakana's name was learned, they could be reduced to nothing more than inert masks of personified emotion. Yone cannot tell if or when the Asakana upon his face will reawaken to consume him. In life, he wore many masks, but now, in moments of stillness, he swears he can feel the mask shifting upon his face. He spends his time hunting as many Asakana as he can, hoping to understand what he has become. With each name he learns, it brings him one step closer to uncovering that of the one whose laughter still haunts him. And with the state of Ionia, there are more Asakana than ever before. Nothing else matters to him. Much like myself, the only thing that remains is the chase of the truth.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe. It helps us a ton. And also, check out all the other lore that we have right here on the RunekeeperTV YouTube channel. It helps us a lot. And please, go give us a follow over on Twitch and Twitter. And I hope to see you guys on the Rift.